Hi everyone, so this is my Panda palette update for April 2015. If you'd like to see my progress on the palettes that I have been trying to pan for 2015, please continue watching. So for 2015, I think it's Amber F and a couple of other individuals decided, I think Amber F was doing this last year, but I mean everyone went pan crazy for 2015, decided, hey, we have too many eyeshadow palettes, we need to pan one. So I decided to do it also because I love project panning, and this is where you focus. You get an eyeshadow palette, or you can make your own, put your colors together, but you want to finish a number of eyeshadows that's in a palette. So I decided that initially I was going to start working on a palette from last year, and that palette eventually, the more I used it, became chalky, powdery, so I decided to choose a different palette for this year. But outside of that, I decided I was not going to work on one palette. I needed some variation, some variety, so I chose a palette with colors, a neutral, and then one that was in between, one that I had a very long time that needed to finish, because I even already have a backup in my collection. So the first palette that I'm going to share with you is the palette that I had very long time in my collection, and I paid full price for this palette. It's the Decay Deluxe shadow box, and I depotted it and placed it in here because eventually I'm thinking as the shadows finish in these palettes, I'll need to transfer it. I kind of regret because I don't remember the names now for all of these. I can't remember it. This is 0, black is 0 for sure, and this is my sister's favorite color, which I can't even remember. So anyhow, these are the eyeshadows. So for March, I am going to work on this color, this blue color, actually March, April couple, because I placed this in my 4x4 project, which is finished 4 items by July 4th, started by Amber F, except I'm just hoping to pan this blue color as against finishing it. So you're going to see a couple looks from it, but these did not move much. I did use some of them once or twice for the month of March, but I was focusing on the other palette that I will share with you, and that's my Comfort Zone palette. So this is the one I worked on for March, and I am pretty proud of myself where I'm at. This had a very little nick in it starting March. Now I regret that I did not take pictures or a short video clip of them. However, I will definitely be doing that from this now from April, so that as I do the updates I can actually show you what my progress is. So this had a little nick in it and it's finished. The green, I focused on it a lot for March and I was able to complete it. I have not, of course, hit pan on this color because it's a very difficult color. It's dark. All the darker colors you're going to see are going to give me the most trouble, even though I can try putting them in my crease. I can try and use this liner, which I am very skeptical in using, and then I think at some point I'm going to be just doing smoky eyes. But this dual colored eyeshadow, dual chrome color. Words are not coming to me today. I don't know why I'm not thinking. But this color here, it's a kind of difficult color. It appears one way. It's dual chrome. That's the color. Now it's gorgeous to look at and I absolutely love it. And I wanted to get the one from Urban Decay. I can't remember that name now. But I'm like, if I can't work on finishing this, and then I have another one that's in a Too Faced palette, not a Rebel palette. Yes, it's in that too. So I have like a couple of colors like this. So need to work on those. Then I've hit more pan on this color and all the others. This here was actually empty and I pressed my MAC tan pigment in it. Did not finish this pigment, but I'm going to definitely work on it in April. It was supposed to be one of my pigment choice on my first project pan. Even though I'm doing this before I update it, I have before the end of the month, actually end of March, I know that I'm not going to finish this, but I'm just going to put it in for the next rotation, and it's just going to be like a cheat product for encouragement. So this is where I'm at for this palette, and my MUA palette in Undress Me Too was that neutral palette. palette that I chose. I use blending colors, like crease colors, blending colors, and I am proud to say I hit major pan on this color here, which is called, I don't think I can remember, I can't see it in the back here, it's crazy. It's, I don't know if you guys can see how they wrote it, and it's white writing, so Rana blind, she's not gonna see that. But for the month of March, I only use 3 colors in here. That'll be this one, and then this one. And I also hit pan in that color also, and I use that more or less to warm up my crease before I put a darker brown or any other smoky color, just to not have it too smoked out for like my work appropriate looks. So I have a couple of get readies with me that I did in March. You would have seen them in action, but I am like so proud of this color here. Whew, I guys have no clue, but all the others did not get touched. But this palette I will be my choice of palette for April. We'll be working on it and using up a lot, trying to use it up. I think what I'm gonna do is focus on particular shadows. So I am going to, I'm suggesting one of the golds, because there are like a couple gold tone colors. I have like this one, and like that. So I'm going to choose one. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. That's what it looks like. I'm going to focus on that, and maybe this frosty white color looking one that reminds me so much of the color that was in my comfort zone palette. Yeah, so yeah, these two are definitely colors that I can use on my lid, maybe as my main color, and then try to maybe work a little on putting a pan in this one, maybe working on it. So I'm going to hold up a little on, because what I was doing was using this one more as my crease color. That's why I have so much progress with it. But now that I'm going to be focusing on this palette, I'm going to try and use this color as my crease color and work on like panning it, at least to show pan. And that's it there. I don't know how I'm going to work on these darker black colors, but I will try somehow. And that is my update in total for my 3 palettes of Panda palette. So if you are doing this, I have checked out a number of other videos to check out updates. If I haven't checked yours, let me know so I can check it. I love watching these type of videos because they're so encouraging, and it helps me dive into more these 3 palettes and try to work on them to finish them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and for the encouraging words that I keep getting on these videos. Means a lot to me. It's very encouraging, because if you are doing these pan palettes or project pan and all those kind of and the other challenges out there, you would know that at times it gets really difficult, frustrated when you're just limiting yourself to using just these specific things. I just want to thank you for your encouraging words. Means a lot to me, and I can't wait to I'm like telling myself at the end of April I'm gonna see more pan here. That's just more or less what's in my mind, in my focus, to keep me going. So let's see where I will be at for April. Not April, end of April. Yeah.